Arcane Lock.
Oh yes, it's finally mine!
Second level Abjuration, casting time of 1 action, range of touch, components verbal somatic material, gold dust worth at least 25 gold pieces, which the spell consumes. That's gotta hurt. Duration, until dispelled. You touch a closed door, window, gate, chest, or other entryway and it becomes locked for the duration. You and the creatures you designate when you cast this spell can open the object normally. You can also set a password that, when spoken within 5 feet of the object, suppresses the spell for 1 minute. Otherwise, it is impassable until it is broken or the spell is dispelled or suppressed. Casting Knock on the object suppresses Arcane Lock for 10 minutes. While affected by this spell, the object is more difficult to break or force open. The DC to break it or pick any lock on it increases by 10. I think this would be Transmutation. Altering the lock, making it a bit harder, stronger to get through. The fact so many spells actually specifically have interactions that can affect this. Just open it. I get it's the same logic around Alarm and some few other Divination Abjuration spells where it's just defense, but at least in the games I run and in Roll Trauma, it doesn't quite fit that way. I mean, it's kind of what it says on the tin. It's a magic lock that buffs already remaining locks or makes one for a doorway or entryway, makes it harder to get into. Though the fact it has specific interactions with certain spells, the password which helps, not just designate certain creatures, 1 minute it's suppressed, which also makes it interesting that it doesn't lock immediately behind them. It just undoes it for a minute. And the fact it's until dispelled, that means can just be a feature. If you're a spellcaster and you have the gold to spend, or you know a wizard or NPC that can do this, you'd be casting this on nearly every lock you have. Also the fact it has specifically casting Knock, then disables it for 10 minutes. Not just a dispel. Also gives you a set increases by 10, seeing as most difficult locks in some specific high security locations are the DC 15 or DC 20, that's bumping up that check to 25 or 30. That's not bad. Honestly, good spell, great utility. If it's just for NPCs in certain locations or long lost tombs and such, this will be everywhere. At least in high magic societies. I gotta give this a 7 out of 10. It's good. A bit more niche, but locks, but it's the fact it's not until dispelled. The gold cost. I'd say 6. Gold cost takes it down a bit.